everybody's lives is different. You know what I'm saying? If a guy waits 13 years, I mean, I guess it's not really waiting. You know, it just took, y'all got around to it 13 years later because y'all was both doing y'all thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we don't know his side. You know what I'm saying? Because you say you passed up on the multimillionaire. We don't know his point of view. You know, that would be fair to hear both sides, but it is what it is. It's fine. You didn't need him. You didn't. It sounded like you like the things that he had, like that he had status and money and all of that stuff. You're like, I don't want that stuff.
It's not that I don't want it. I just didn't want it with him.
Okay, so you just wasn't into him.
Just the vibe was not there for me. Like spiritually, what he was into day to day. I spent a lot of time with him, one-on-one, like days at a time. We went on a trip together. It didn't feel right, you know? And so I was like, even though he has XYZ, I feel like I would have to...
let her finish real quick.
I would have to be sacrificing who I am as a person to be around him and put up with that, and it would be jarring.
Understandable.
For me, you know?
I mean, the thing is this: you're giving your female perspective, and you're proving my point even further. This is why we tell guys don't wait on girls, don't ever give them that non-sexual energy, don't spend too much time with them. Familiarity breeds contempt. The thing is this: when I give these uncomfortable truths, you're fighting me back because it reveals unflattering realities about how women may select. Can you please let me finish? Because I let you finish. So the thing is this: you're fighting me on what I'm saying is because it's uncomfortably true that I'm revealing unflattering realities that men need to know and understand. That you don't sit there and let a woman friend zone. You don't sit there and become familiar with her. If she's not fucking you, you don't talk to her. Period. But you don't want, like, it sounds fucked up to say that because guess what? If more guys knew their value, they will not sit there and hang out with you and take trips with you when they're not smashing you. And women lose out when guys know their value. That's the truth. And I tell guys all the time, no free attention. This is a men's dating podcast, and that's why I tell guys not to do this. And if anything, this guy is a great example of why you never, ever court a woman that you're not having sex with, period. Ever. You know what I'm saying?
We got 2 polls on Twitch real quick.
Let me say something real quick, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real shit. It could have been a situation to where you was just a jump off to him. No. And your perspective was like, this guy was in love with me.
No, he was trying to buy
Listen,
me a ring
I can assure, as he's rich, that's nothing to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I know how he is.
I know girls who've capped their fucking soul out on dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Or they just got smashed and moved on. You know what I'm saying? So it's happened to me. I'm like, really? She said, what? Look at these texts. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always, it's 2 sides, it's 4 sides to every story. You know what I mean? But multi-millionaire, he got it to, I don't know, just for him to get just
like that when
passed
I met him,
off.
he
And
became like that.
But when you got with him, he was, right?
He was, but that's not why I gave him a chance. I was like, he's been a real friend to me for this long, and he's been a loyal friend to me, and we've been there for each other. And I have to point out one thing, because I know you guys mentioned this before about, like, I helped him make money. Like, we worked together, so we had that as a reason to be connected, not just like I'm just hanging out with him and letting him taking me out for dinner and whatever, and just using him as like a dude to take me out and not fucking him because I'm not interested. It was like there's a reason why he was seeing me on a consistent basis, and why we maintained that friendship for so long, and then why he saw me as so valuable, because I added a lot of value to his life.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Chris?
No.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, so
quick,
we'll read the super chats real
2
fast.
polls on Twitch.
Yeah.
First one is, do women really like funny guys? 51% said all cap. Second poll, can women and men be friends? Answer is no, 92%.
Yeah. It just can't be done because one party almost always
wants the other party.
And it's usually the man wants the woman and the woman friend zones him. Yep. Because guys, make no mistake about it, on this podcast, we tell y'all all the time, men want sex, women want attention. They don't care how they get your attention, they just want it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Whether you take them out on dates, whether you talk to them, whatever it is, because women get validation from you talking to them without fucking them, bro, because that puts them on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's just the way it goes.
Okay, super chat real quick. Shakira says, damn, man, we still ain't made it to 5K likes like the video. Shout out to Shakira.
Okay. We have 4.8K likes, by the way.
Yeah, 4.8K. Okay, super chats real quick.
Yep.
Shabab Hussein.
And then we'll let the ladies grill us and ask a question, because can't make it one-sided.
Can you guys and ladies talk more about average guys? Say if we make 45K a year and are able to pay bills and rent, so our priorities are taken care of. What expectations and boundaries should average men have for someone they're in a relationship?
I'm going to keep it a stack with you, bro. I'm not even going to let the ladies answer that, because I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
If you're an average guy, you're invisible to most women, bro. Especially if they're attractive.
I see you.
I'm going to keep it a stack.
I see y'all invisible men, ninjas, and whoever. But
She's
I love y'all.
spiritual, so she's looking beyond.
She sees everything.
Keep in mind that she wrote off a guy that didn't buy her a drink at a club. So, okay.
I bought my own drink. I
then-
wasn't mad. I was still buying
No,
my
no,
own.
no,
I
no,
just
it's
bought my
not a
own
bad
drink.
thing.
It's
No,
not.
but-
It's not a bad thing.
No, but-
y'all taking it because
It was a bad thing for him.
The trigger.
I mean, y'all, that's y'all trigger
Well,
right there.
remember,
Let me know.
listen, I'm just remember, guys. This podcast is for men.
That's why I
So
always got my card.
I'm telling him that most women don't see average dudes. They're invisible. 45 grand a year. Some of y'all is gonna
But
laugh
there's
at
so
a
much
dude.
average women. So it's like,
Yeah,
average
they can have
women-
each other.
Women don't settle. But think about it, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do
women-
all the time.
No. They settle for a little bit,
No.
then they realize it's not worth it, and then they leave the guy. So off
Is
rip.
that what happened to you?
is that
No, I never left.
no.
I'm just saying that. Think about this, right? The guys that you want, 6 feet tall, make a certain amount of money, or they're successful in their own rights.
Let me-
Average
okay.
guy, you gonna look at him and like, okay, what you got to offer me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what hurts most. When you say, yo, this guy, he's vibes, he look good. He's not really my type. I like tall dudes, whatever, but vibe. I go talk to him. Then we're vibing, whatever the case may be. And then you're talking to 10 other bitches. Like, you wasn't even my type to start with. I just said, you know what? I like your vibe and I'm going to. And I get it. It could go vice versa. I'm just speaking from my point of view. Like, women will go after somebody who's just into them or whatever.
I just operate